Welcome back everybody, Jack here, and this is the Yawhg, and this is the first video for 2014. It'll be probably like the 6th or 7th when this video comes out, but it's the first video we're recording here, and this is a 4-player action-adventure game. It should be a lot of fun. It'll be probably 40 to 45 minutes long, so I encourage you to grab a drink, sit down, and join for the ride. And it's a 4-player game, so I have some people to help out with me. I have Hannah, my wife.
Hello.
I have Peter, a regular here.
Good evening.
It is evening. Very good. Hopefully it's evening when they're watching it. And we've got Peter's bro, Seb.
Greetings.
Cool. So what we're going to do, Hannah and I have both played the Yawhg before, and I've told Peter and Seb how the game works functionally, but they don't know the ending, so it should be quite cool for people who haven't played it before. But we're gonna pick 4 characters, and if you haven't seen this before, it's kind of a story-based game where we pick actions each week as the Yawhg approaches. Hannah, who would you like to be?
Last time I was the blue lady, so can I be... Is the red one actually a lady?
I think the red one's a lady.
Okay, can I be the red one?
Yep. Peter.
Well, I'm quite liking the look of this forester down the body inside with my lumberjack side, so...
This is some luscious locks of hair.
Thank you, thank you.
Seb.
I'm gonna have to go for... She looks like a witch, is that?
The blue lady.
The blue lady.
I just do it by colours, and I can't tell if this orange... Is it a guy?
No, there's definitely a guy.
I just had a revelation.
You're a bit of a Ponzi
They're
guy.
all shapes.
Oh my...
Oh, yeah.
Magic!
Oh, wow. Square, triangle, diamond, and circle. Well
I'll be the
done.
circle person then.
Right, let's start.
Maybe they knew that. I think they knew that already.
The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week, unaware. So we get to spend 6 weeks, and each week we get to go to a different place, or the same place if we want to. Just no 2 people can go to the same place each week. And Hannah, it's your turn first. Where would you like to go?
I'm not blue lady this time.
Oh, you're not Blue Lady. Who's Blue Lady?
I'm blue lady.
I know, I'm getting confused now. Seb, you're first.
Well, I would love to go to the forest.
The forest.
You're gonna take my home place.
Well,
Alright,
you
fine.
took my character.
You can go to the garden. Like, that's pretty
No,
close.
okay.
Would you like to chop wood or hunt?
I'm going to chop wood because I'm the true lumberjack.
Oh.
And the fair.
Wish.
Would you like to read it out, Sid?
You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth.
So I'll point out now that everyone has stats on the right there. So everyone started out with the same stats of 5. There's physique, which is like strength, finesse, which is like agility or mobility, mind, which I guess is just brains, smartness. That wasn't a very clever word. Charm, which is how charming you are, magic for spells, and wealth is money. Sometimes some things you need to counter money. So let's go on.
One day you come across a group of people in the woods. From the expressions on their faces, they appear to be lost. Well.
Do you want to rob them or
Let me
help them?
see. Rob them or help them. I'm going to rob them.
You're going to rob them?
The bad.
This is a bad name for lumberjacks.
The bad lumberjack.
Okay.
You jump out from behind a tree, brandishing your weapon, demanding they hand over their goods. One of them refuses and charges you with her pitchfork. You try to outmaneuver her, but she's too fast for you.
Uh-oh.
She sweeps her pitchfork under your legs and knocks you to the ground. The rest of group of people swarm you and tie you up.
I don't think that English was the native language of the writers.
They look through your stuff and find nothing of worth.
They're robbing you.
Before leaving you, the girl takes a kick to your gut.
Yeah, serves you right.
Oh,
Oh, serves you right, Sebastian.
So when you do something, so like did you get 2 physique?
I did.
And now you just lost it.
Yes.
So when you choose an action, it generally goes against one of your stats. So when you're robbing, you probably want to make sure you have a high physique and finesse. And high is like 8, 9, 10, I think. I don't think there's a limit to the number. 5's okay. Low is like 0. I don't know if you can get negative. What would that mean?
After hours of struggling, you manage to free yourself.
There we go.
Oh, goody, I'm all free.
You're all free. So that's the end of your eventful week.
Yes.
Which
The
really,
whole week doing that.
whole week doing that, just robbing.
Well, you got one coin.
A whole week.
You got 1 coin. That's all that does from different for that.
Well, I've got to say that I am so angered, full of rage after the decisions my younger brother made that I can't but go to the arena and take my anger out on the poor seals. And I think I'm going to compete in a fight just to get rid of some of that angst.
Compete in a fight. You have to read it?
You spend the rest of the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, in between matches, you stumble upon one of the higher-ranked fighters ingesting illegal strength potions. Please, sir, don't report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. Oh, okay. Potion could be good or could be bad, couldn't it?
Good, but they are illegal.
Okay, I'm gonna report her. I've got to do the good thing. I've got to be the good brother. You report the fighter to the arena officials. They thank you for bringing it to their attention and hand you a small sack of coins. You gain 2 wealth. The fighter is investigated and receives a lifetime ban from the arena.
Very cool. So,
That's my turn now, is it?
Hannah,
I want to go to the gardens.
to the gardens?
Yeah,
You want to landscape or meditate?
on a landscape. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth.
It's a pretty cool bunny. Like,
That's a cool
Yeah,
bunny,
I definitely deserve all those things. One day, you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? It's a bit of a weird request. I hope.
That's a bit weird.
In normal life, I would advise you to stay away from men like that.
I think I'm going to decline.
Gonna
That's a bit
decline?
weird, yeah.
Okay.
The old man seems pretty creepy. I agree. So you mutter something about having an appointment and excuse yourself.
Right.
Oh,
So
I said it.
that's
Thought
it.
something else was going.
Well, this guy's definitely a guy. Looks all really feminine in that first picture.
Yes.
So we got Alchemy Tower, Palace, Tavern. I'm gonna go to the Palace and do some administration work. It sounds real exciting.
Oh, it does.
It's great times. You spend the week doing paperwork for the Palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. Well, I just got 2 coins. I might as well pay 1 wealth. You spend the day with the jester, practicing your juggling technique. You improve dramatically. Yes. You gain 2 finesse. I've always wanted to be a juggler, just deep down. You gain another 2 finesse.
Wow.
Yeah. You happily pay the jester for his services. You lose 1 wealth. Okay. That noise made me thought I was going to lose some health as I...
like you would get stabbed.
They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Week 2.
Week 2.
So,
Oh.
the choices. You get to go first, so.
I'm thinking I'm going to go visit the slums.
The slums? Would you like to pickpocket or fight crime?
Oh, well, I think I'd better pick a pocket.
Your reputation is...
Oh, you're a rat man, aren't you,
Pickpocket.
Sebastian?
You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse, as I should. One night, a man walks up to you. Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight? He asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night.
Well, you have 2 wealth. It's your choice.
Well, well, well. Decisions.
Now, it's amusing because I know outcomes, possible outcomes, because I've seen and played these before. But...
I think I should. I'll steal and attack people in the forest, but I'm gonna have to say no thanks to this. Your loss.
But you have something really good that, and it wasn't dodgy at all.
I have no comment. Is this Peter?
Well,
Mustache Man?
feeling slightly guilty about my blood spilt in the arena, I think I'm going to go drown my sorrows in the tavern.
Tavern. Is that the bartender drink?
I'd like a drink, really, thanks.
Right on.
You spend the entire week getting wasted. Oh, great. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. I gain physique? How does that work?
Yeah, it's like, I guess toughness, resilience.
Well, I mean, you did see how big I was at the start. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Oh, am I like that kind of person.
Well, you got good physique if it's drinking and a
Yeah.
bit of charm.
Okay, I'll go for it. I'll enter. You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't that
I'm gonna
good.
get my stuff stolen, aren't I? When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognise in only underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened?
That's it.
Did I lose stats or anything?
No, you didn't lose stats. I wonder if you needed more physique and charm.
To be able to do it.
Man, gotta.
Weird.
So, this is Hannah.
I would like to go to the palace.
To the palace?
Yeah.
Would you like to do administration work or tend the ball?
I want to attend the ball.
Tend the ball.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, you overhear the jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you didn't understand the joke at all. Ask for an explanation. I'm trying to figure out the joke on my own.
What would be the repercussions of this?
What's my stats?
So, I think this
Would this one be like a charm, possibly?
I don't mind.
Mind?
Because you have to figure it out.
Depends which one you go for.
I'm going to ask for an explanation.
Okay.
You approach the jester, asking him exactly what exactly the joke meant. The jester scolds you at length about the dangers of explaining jokes. Something about puppies and them dying when you deceive them. That sounds like a great joke. You don't quite understand, but everyone around you starts laughing. Presumably, the jester had just made another joke at your expense. You feel humiliated and mocked.
Oh.
You lose 1 charm.
Oh,
Far
Hannah.
out.
Oh, no. Right.
All I had to do was drink and I gained.
So I got some finesse. So what I might go is I'll go to the forest. I'm gonna go hunting. You spend the week hunting various defenseless critters.
Good man.
You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Foliage? Dodge it or punch it? Well, I'm definitely going to dodge it because my finesse is way higher than my physique. Your reflexes allow you to duck just out of its grasp. You run faster than you ever have in your life. You gain 2 physique. That's cool. Very good. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. Week number 3. Blue Lady, who's played by Man. Where do you want to go?
Well, I would like to go to the alchemy tower.
To the alchemy tower.
I feel as though it's the same colour as me, and so I
Clean
must
label.
be destined to go there. I'm going to... Let's look at my stats.
Pretty
Ordinary.
Yeah, you got some finesse.
I'm going to brew a potion.
You brew a potion?
I hope it somehow makes me magic.
Well, you get some stats from it. So.
Right.
Oh, it's your turn.
Oh, yes.
I'm just in my speaking mood, obviously.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. Don't do this at home, kids. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something soon, it'll explode. Well, I was looking to be imbued with magical powers, so I'm going to drink.
You're going to drink it?
Yeah.
Tempting fate, aren't you?
You quickly drink the potion, glug glug. Your stomach can't seem to handle the potion. Fire erupts up your esophagus, and for a solid minute you're shooting a jet of fire from between your lips. I'm a dragon! Yes! That burns. You lose 2. You know, I thought that'd make me big and powerful, but no. I'm just killing myself.
I think you should go to the hospital. Right. Has anyone been to the slums? Yes. I would quite like to... Well, you know, at some point I do have to travel to the forest, I think. Since I do look like I'm a lumberjack. So I'm going to travel to the forest.
Do you want to chop wood or hunt? You got good physique. And
I'm
chop.
going to chop.
Chop wood?
Spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day during your forest excursions, you stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first you jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, sir. Or, excuse me, sir, one of them says in a high-pitched voice. Do you think you might be able to help us out with something? You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Seedpaw the Vengeful and Blighttooth the Wise. It's the rat. Seedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy. So Seedpaw is powerful leader, okay. Blighttooth steps up. If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blighttooth. Which rat do you choose? I'm going to go with the Blighttooth the Wise. I feel like Blighttooth the Wise might be able to... Oh, I don't know. Does this depend on my stats?
I have no comment.
Ooh.
But some options depend on your stats. Some options will just help your stats. So it's...
I feel like I'd rather have a wise rat allied with me.
an vengeful one.
Or do I want to make...
Come after you.
It might come after me. No, I'm going to go with the wise one.
Okay.
Half of the rats roar with tiny applause. It's not really roaring, is it? Seedpaw bows its head and walks back into the mass of rats. Oh no, he's got revenge on mind. Blighttooth climbs up to your shoulder and whispers ancient secrets into your ear as thanks. You gain 1 mind and 1 magic.
Ooh, exciting. Alright, it's my turn. Can I have a look at my stats?
You may.
What colour am I? Red.
Red. 6 physique,
I don't have
sinfulness,
anything really.
6 charm. But if you go to places, it pumps them up. So if you go to the same types of places, it will...
Is there a limit to how high you can go?
I want to go to the hospital.
Well, not that I know
I
of.
don't know if that's going to help any of my stats, but I'll go there.
Clean up or tend to patients?
Tend to patients. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. Its skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame.
Ugh.
It wrestles itself from the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. Oh my goodness. Stop that demon, yells the doctor.
I think it's my dragon baby.
Sounds like it, actually.
Do you use your strength or use your magic?
Well, they're both pretty low, so I suppose I use my strength since it's 1 higher. You put yourself between the demon and the exit. The baby demon barrels past you and out the door, flying off into the night sky. It's not that surprising, it wasn't very strong.
Right, well I got some awesome finesse. I got 11 finesse.
You should go to the ball. You'd be an awesome dancer.
Oh, I'd be an awesome dancer. Or I'd be an awesome fight.
Oh, fight a crime.
Oh, I guess pickpocket would be finesse, but I want to fight crime. I'm a good guy, unlike others here.
Ah, yes.
You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby. That was a really creepy yay. It's weird when there's like no sound effects in this game, and it's like, hey, like, whoa, wait, that's Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. I'm always up for a bit of coin or no thanks. Oh, I want to see how it play. Oh, I want to say no thanks.
You sure?
But
This could be
Resist
a really
the temptation.
good
Don't listen
opportunity.
to this scallywag here.
it's because I may have seen this before, and I really don't want to do it. If you look at that picture, you might be able to tell what type of creature she is.
Oh, she's a nice lady who
I-
gives you
With cranberry juice dribbling out.
Oh
of
no!
her mouth.
No, remember,
Yeah.
despite your intention to say no, you find yourself giving into her will completely. Oh no! She signals for you to go into an alleyway with her.
Good
Come
deal.
closer, she says. Nobody else can hear what I'm about to tell you. You get in close, eager to learn how you'll be earning this coin. She presses herself right up against you, moving her lips slowly towards your ear. Suddenly, she bites your neck viciously. Blood pours from the wound, and she clings to you tightly, lapping it all up. You black out. When you come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple of coins. You gain 1 wealth. Then she melts into the shadows. When you feel your neck, you notice your wound has healed completely. Your body feels ice cold. You gain 3 charm. You lose 3 physique. Ouch. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
Ugh.
Sounds lovely. I can't wait for this, Yawhg.
Well,
So-
I think you've become a vampire, I suspect, and I'm a dragon.
I think that was a once-off burning of the esophagus.
Right. Well, just in case it happens again, I won't go to the forest. I don't want to have a fire. I'm going to go to the hospital.
The hospital? And do you want to clean up or tend to patients?
I'm going to clean up some muck. Yes. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. Oh. The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. Right, so I can try to decipher what he's saying or sing with him.
I guess
Well-
it'd be like mind and then charm.
Okay, mind, charm. Well, I
Minus
have
7.
a better chance, I think, at the mind thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? I really do enjoy singing, so I'm going to sing to him. You start trying to sing along with his voice. You try to sing along with him, but just can't hit the right notes. His sound gets progressively sadder and sadder.
Oh, that's... They probably died because of your sick. No. Good try, Sam. Good try. Should have stuck to playing the piano. Alright,
You'd be good in the battle, probably, in the fights now. You got a good physique.
the arena.
Yeah.
I've already been to the arena.
You do it
Is
again.
Going back?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not always the
I'll
same.
head back to the arena then. So I just compete again, should I?
Yeah, I think, well, your physique's only going to help you in the fighting,
Alright.
not in the
Compete.
betting.
I don't know how this game works though. I don't know whether I want to be leveling up all stats or not.
Well,
Yeah, I guess
Find
we'll
out
find
later.
out. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. Again, you gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One night on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. A rusty dagger on the ground. I'm gonna pick it up.
pick it up.
Upon picking up the blade, everything goes black.
Ooh.
When you open your eyes, you find yourself in a dimly lit room with a hooded man in front of you. This sounds like magic. Hello, he says. You have been chosen to be the newest member of the Silent Daggers. You do not have any choice in the matter. That dagger is now your life. You will do as it commands. This does not sound good. In return, it will keep you safe. Suddenly, you're lying in your bed at home. Examining the dagger, you notice the blade's no longer rusted. Also engraved into the hilt is the image of a headless raven.
Oh.
Weird.
It was a bit
What
weird.
did I...
That's it. That's
weird.
it.
Hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. I think it will. Jack Sly, look at me just now.
I've never seen that one before, but I'm known for things to come back. Hannah.
Can I have a look at stats again?
You may.
I'm still pretty average, I have to say.
I feel weird saying, yes, my wife, you're average.
I'm gonna go to the woods.
To the woods?
Yeah.
To the forest.
Oh, the forest, sorry. The woods.
Yeah.
And I want to hunt.
You're on a hunt.
Yes. You spend the week hunting various defenceless critters.
We're good at this, aren't we?
Yeah. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a corpse hanging from a tree. Carved into the tree, it is written, "Now that I'm banned from the arena, I have nothing to live for."
Well,
Oh.
sometimes choosing the
Is
good
this-
option isn't the
This
best.
is the woman who I banned from the arena.
It is.
I found it. Oh, that's terrible. Underneath the tree lay broken potion
Oh
bottles.
no.
I'm going to bury the body because that's pretty sad.
Thank you, Hannah.
You cut the corpse down from the tree and bury her in a shallow grave. That was a lot of work. You gained 1 physique.
Okay.
Good work.
From burying a corpse. That's great.
Since I'm so finessey, is that even finesse? I'm so
Full of finesse.
So yeah, I'm so awesome. I'm gonna go and attend the ball. I should have some awesome dance moves. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. Over the course of the week, you've noticed your skin become paler and your teeth sharper.
Oh dear.
You notice that whenever you talk, everyone nearby hangs on your every word. You gain 3 charm, but you also feel more frail and gaunt than you used to. You lose 3
Oh
physique.
my goodness, do you even have physique left?
Got 2.
Yeah.
One day you notice a woman tilting her head back, brushing her hair, her neck fully exposed. You can even see a vein or two. Delicious. Before you know it, you're coated in blood with a mangled form in front of you.
Jack.
There are dozens of people around, and they're all filled with delicious nectar. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in bedsheets soaked with blood that is not your own. You look in the mirror and notice your skin has regained its colour and that your teeth have dulled.
Alright, Jack.
Jack.
That was a good night.
Stay away
Party
from
on.
Jack.
When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten?